Good morning. We are here and live and working, we are
And
supposed.
screaming.
Never sure.
It's
But
fine.
hello, everyone, and welcome to Salt Sweet Games. Welcome to The Witcher, Crimson and Ash. I am the sweet of this channel,
I'm the salty.
and we're here with our assorted spices of friends. Before we get started into the game, we're going to go and run through some channel stuff real quick.
First,
Uh,
did you see that trailer?
that trailer, we got a brand new trailer with brand new music thanks to our wonderful friend Summer, and we're so excited to have it
Yes.
because it's so epic. It's like peak Witcher.
Mm.
Just give us a spin-off already at this point.
Move over, toss a coin. Just shoot. Shoot.
Go over there.
We got it.
But yeah, it's awesome stuff. So big thank you to Summer again for gifting that to us because incredible. But do some channel stuff real quick. First off, I'd like to give a shout out to our wonderful sponsors. First off, that goes to Roll20, our virtual tabletop of choice. Yeah, it's a free browser virtual tabletop where you can play games with anyone across the world. It's really awesome. And we're part of the Spotlight program. And we're happy to be continuing our partnership with them. As well, we'd like to give another shout out to our other sponsor, Dice Envy. If you like your physical dice, whether those are plastic or metal or gemstone now, because that's freaking wild, get those dice. They're now doing this new line of dragon dice,
Yes.
which are super glittery and super pretty. So go and check those out, y'all. And you can also use a code to get some stuff off. Another sponsor is Grinding Coffee Co., which is a Black and LGBTQ owned company. Delicious brews, which helps fuels us and the stream, and also a portion of the proceeds go to charity. And they have all sorts of really great processes to make sure that fair payment and organic and all that good stuff. So go check out Grinding Coffee Co. and use our code to get some money off and get some good coffee. They're releasing like 10 new flavors soon, which is like, how do you have more flavors than you already do? But
Yum.
so many. And our last sponsor for today is Artelstarian Games. They are the creator of the official Witcher RPG. They help sponsor a giveaway of the core rulebook every single week.
Yeah, starting
now. Yeah, there we go. So they're awesome, make cool games, so go check them out and take part of that giveaway if you want to get some good Witcher stuff. And of course, we have donation options down below. If you'd like to help support the channel, keep the lights on, and pay our cast, which is something that we're now starting to do, and it's really awesome, you can help support the channel by donating and also help the PCs, or just throw in some weird stuff for us to get, because that's also cool. That's about it. Let's go around.
That is not it.
Shit. Safety.
We here at Salty Sweet Games use safety tools. Kiana.
Yes. It is morning.
Wow.
I do not have a written spiel for this.
Listen,
I'm going off of
I've
memory.
memorized mine.
I know you have.
I will close my eyes one day and do it, and you will see.
Yes, I know. We use safety tools here. This is really ironic that I forget it, of all people. But anyways, we use safety tools. We care about our players more than whatever happens to their characters. We want to make sure everyone's having fun and all that good stuff. So safety tools. We also have content warnings, so if you want to know what's kind of content that might be popping up in here that might be sensitive, check out the content warnings and you'll get to know. That's it now. Jesus Christ.
Yes,
I'm just going to... Yeah, okay. Who are you playing?
Oh, who am I playing? Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
who are you playing?
What a great question. There are so many ways that one could answer this. I'm playing Maggie the cat. She's a criminal. Awkward disaster. Lesbian. And also a bastard. In all senses of the word.
Yeah.
And maybe she's going to meet some family members and not kill them today. Not kill them.
Let's just,
Wink.
Hey, someone have the doubt emote because we're just gonna spam that real quick. And I am playing Lupa, who is our resident witcher, very tired all the time.
Wait, no, but tell us about Lupa.
No, very funny.
Did you like that? Good morning. I'm perky this morning.
You sure are.
Yeah.
They use they them pronouns. I use she they. But anyways, they're about to go through a makeover, which is not their thing. So we're just gonna get a grumpy wolf witcher having to do a makeover, and it's gonna be fun. I like making Lupa uncomfortable in this way. Let's go over to our wonderful friends. Let's start off with Katie. Good morning, Katie.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie. I play Sila. We both use she, her pronouns. She's a bard, and she's just trying to keep Maggie from killing someone else. And it's very stressful.
So rude. Rude.
Yeah, good luck with that, I guess.
It's really more of a vocation, you know?
Yes.
Like a calling.
Yeah. And let's go over to Lindy. Good morning, Lindy.
Good morning. I've been up for hours. I'm ready to play some Witcher. I will be playing Thrin and Brokvar. She's a mage who might be projecting slightly onto certain horses in the party and or goats. And just generally doesn't have a... She's a little oblivious to some things. But she's happy to be here for the most part.
For the most part.
For the most part.
Yeah.
You know, it's all chill. It's all good.
Yeah, fine.
And let's go over to Hans. Good morning, Hans.
Good morning, good morning. I am Hans. Let's see. Shall we just get right into it and do our last time?
Yeah.
I will admit I was very negligent in my notes, so my last time was written last night, not 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
So with that, when I forget all the things that are important to your character, please yell about them so that I will remember they are important.
Okay. You got it.
Last time, yeah. I really don't have to say it. I'm saying it for myself. I know it will happen, so.
Hans, you're about to get yelled at. Just ask for it, and you can't be upset by it. I see
Ta-da,
your
safety
thought
tools.
process. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so last time, the crew took a witcher job, hunting down giant centipedes that had upturned a carriage on the road to Oxenfurt. After a successful hunt, Lupa and Thrin went to see a fine goat, the property of one Fol Orson, a young dwarf woman with the goal of studying painting in Oxenfurt. Maggie and Sila took the recovered goods to the merchant, then Maggie went to have a new dress made, and Sila investigated Ball Manor, learning them from the handyman that the mistress of the house denied having a brother named Contralt. Upon returning to the Pie and Beer Inn, they learned Gramelin has gone off on his own. I think that covers all my important stuff.
No. Yeah.
I totally forgot that Garmelin went off on his
Yeah,
own.
because I usually
Yeah.
forget about Gramelin. Because I don't like...
I've been
Completely
looking
forgot.
forward to taking advantage of that. It's great.
Damn it.
That's what NPCs are for.
Yeah, they cause me headaches. That's what they're for.
Yeah. I mean, they're just like every other person on Earth. Once you stop paying attention, they go do their own thing. So why not have fun with it, right?
Yeah.
So, with all that in mind, I'm envisioning this as being an evening scene, like a afternoon blending into evening, maybe not too late, as everyone reconvenes at the Pie and Beer Inn and kind of like touches base, compares notes. The big thing I think that's going on for sure in the center of the bar floor is as Sila has entered the Pie and Beer Inn, Rosent has shown up like a boy with his, like, who has somehow lost something important to him. He's just shown up. He looks very concerned on his face and says, Sila, don't worry too much.
When
But
you
I don't know
say
where Gramelin- I don't know where Gramelin went.
Advice for the future: when you preface something with "don't worry too much," automatically everyone's going to start worrying.
You're right.
Just-
That's the only time I've ever seen that happen. Okay, so he's been gone all morning and I can't find him.
Find him. It's fine. he couldn't have gotten far. He can't. He likes us too much to completely have abandoned us.
I don't even know what to do at this point. There's
You
nothing
know what
gone
you
from the
have?
room. Just
Nothing's
the clothes he
gone.
was wearing. That's it. No, he didn't take anything at all. I didn't go in anybody else's room.
All right. I need to go change because I'm still covered in bug guts.
You have a yeah. Okay,
And then we'll go find him.
sure.
This is fine.
I'll just wait here for when Lupa and Thrin and Maggie come back.
Just be upfront with them.
I won't say don't worry about this. I'll just tell them it's yeah.
Exactly. That'll
Hey.
work.
Mm-hmm.
She's just going to go upstairs and change, and I think she's going to investigate the room to see if there is any sign that Rosa missed, like a
Okay.
Garmelin going missing.
Sure.
She trusts Rosa. She doesn't think he missed anything, but just to be safe.
Sounds good to me. I don't really feel like it's anything you need to roll on because I don't have
Yeah.
anything for you to find. So, who wants to come in next? Do we want to have Lupa and Thrin, or do we want to have Maggie in her new dress?
Oh no, I'm coming in last.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's fair. So, Rosen is standing inside the door, like, a couple inches from the door of the Pine
Nice.
Beer Inn when you both come in and says, okay, Gramellin's missing.
Do you want to pet a goat?
Okay, sure.
All right, it's not Gramelin. Because that sounds like a very Gramelin thing to do, is go impersonate Rose and then be, Gramelin's gone missing. Like, that seems totally like his kind of fuckery to Thrin, so she's like, all right, no, he's down to pet the goat, it's not him.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
When did you lose track of him?
This morning.
What part of morning?
I don't know what time he left because I was asleep when he left. So since I woke up. Everyone was drinking last night.
Yes.
Yes. And she doesn't want to say anything about the noises coming from their room the night before, so she doesn't. But she definitely goes on like a brief facial journey.
Valid.
Well, I suppose we can ask around and see if anyone's seen him.
Is that going to work?
I assume that only a few people come in and out of this inn at any given moment.
So we'll just ask if they saw anyone.
They saw someone who didn't look like one of us, or
Well, he
saw-
could have looked like one of us.
we'll narrow it down. And just like,
Time of day might be how we narrow it down.
walks further into the inn.
Do we want to have Maggie come in?
Sure.
Okay. So, like, Rosen's moved back a couple feet, so he's like over by the tables, and you all have come into the room a little further, and Maggie makes her entrance.
Yes. Okay. Listen up. Legions. Okay. So, as established last time, this dress is kind of in blacks and golds and reds. Off the shoulder, but the rest of the arms are free. It has kind of a cinched design and like lining around the like torso area. And then poofs out. Not too much. It doesn't look like there's any kind of there's no like hoop skirt under it, but has some slits in the side like we talked about for ease of movement. And Kirsten put Maggie's hair up in a very elegant fashion and probably cleaned any stray bits of bug off her too. So when she comes in, you don't recognize her at first. She walks in very awkwardly though. Carefully. That's probably how you figure it out. Mm-hmm.
Maggie, that is quite a dress you have there.
Oh, this? Yeah. Yeah. Just got it, picked it up super casually today.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. By the way, you don't happen to have 50 crowns on you.
I do?
Great, because we got to go back. Because I left something there as, leverage, basically.
A down payment type of thing, yes.
Yeah. But she was really
If that's
nice.
the case, we should all get dressed. We should all get outfits from
That's
there.
what I was thinking. It was a really nice lady. Very hands-on. Looks at Silo. If you know what I mean. And yeah.
Maggie, I have news for you
Yes.
that you're going to love.
Okay.
Garmelon's missing.
Good.
Don't know if it's that good.
I mean, it's fucking great from my perspective.
I liked Carmelin.
Well,
Garmelon
there's no accounting for taste.
Garmelon knows about your cousin. Could easily get you in trouble with all of that.
Right. Sure. But, if he were gonna blackmail me, he would probably have to come within stabbing distance, so.
Fair.
You'd also have to know it was him.
I found him the first time. Let's all be clear. I found him the first time.
That's very true.
You're right. You are right. Also, I did a little digging up on your other cousin.
She's she's moving in a circle as you do this. Twirling different ways. Yeah.
I went and did a little digging around, talked to some people, one person specifically. Apparently she doesn't claim contract or acts as if she doesn't have a brother, so that might put a damper in our plans.
Sure, might do. We could just go with a different approach. I mean,
You could go, hello, I'm your cousin.
right. And I know this because of what me mom told me.
I'm sure she'll love that. Yeah.
Have you seen her?
No, I didn't actually see her myself.
I was wondering if we looked alike.
I talked to the carpenter outside, one of the workers.
Was he new? I mean, had he been there
I got the impression that he worked there for a while. He seemed very comfortable talking to her.
Alright, I mean, I still think, we've got a sound plan of approach. Just, hi, I'm your cousin. The dick face you never want to talk about. Let it slip.
As long as you have a plan, darling,
Yeah.
we'll follow it.
Great. I always have a plan. Zyla, I always have a plan.
What was this about new dresses.
Yes, yes. I can take you all, especially if we're gonna be going, to the Vol house with a group. Then we probably want to look a little more,
High society.
Sure. Looking at Lupa pointedly.
Lupa's ears just kind of like flicks, but they don't
Oh, you know
say
what
anything
we
verbally.
could get you, Lupa. You know what we could get you.
What?
Carla. Just looks at you.
It's like, what is it?
I think Trin's looking at Maggie as well, like, expectantly, like, what could we get Lupa?
Oh, did you not hear me say it?
No.
Then we don't need to talk about it. I said a collar.
Oh my god.
That's why I was laughing.
Lupa does not dignify that with a response.
Sila's just staring at the ground.
Because, do you get it?
I'm going to ask Ada if he
It was
saw
a joke.
Garmelin leave this morning. Yeah, Sila's gonna go find Arder.
Yeah.
Then he has a
he's-
goat.
You can come with me, Thrin, and tell
Right.
him about the goat.
I will.
Okay. That's good. So Arter's in the back and he's like putting on a new apron and like trying to like clean something off of his elbow. And he's like, oh, hey, there was someone really fancy out front.
Are you talking about the lass in the dress?
Some lady in a dress. I didn't see who it was, but she looks really fancy. I don't even know what to say. What do I say? Good evening,
Just
madam.
tell her to bug off. It'll be fine.
Oh, I don't.
It's our friend. It's the fourth one of us. She just cleans up nicely.
Oh, okay. Does she need anything? I think I have a bottle of wine. He's like looking under the counter now.
Save your wine, Arder. It's perfectly all right.
Right.
You know we had two other people with us, two other gentlemen.
Yeah.
One of them overslept this morning, but did you see the other one leave?
I don't recall seeing anyone leave other than the four of you and your friend. I mean, I don't. The one who was pacing around in the lobby. I think that's everybody.
Did you see where the one who was pacing? Did he happen to say where they were going?
No, I didn't really talk. First time he went out, he just went out, and then he was back later on, and he was just pacing around.
All right.
Interesting.
Thrin has something to tell you.
Oh yes. So the nice young lass who delivered your milk this morning, she's going
Yeah,
off to
fall, yeah.
college. Yes, she's going off to art to learn how to be a painter. And you're getting her goat, and she's going to teach you how to milk it. So you don't have to pay for milk anymore. You'll just have a goat to get milk from.
Okay, but where do I keep the goat?
No, just out back. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
We'll work something out.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
He's a very fine goat.
The milk's good? Yeah.
It was very important that Thrin got you the goat.
Thank you for the goat.
Worry about it.
Consider
I'm just
it
glad it'll have a
us-
good home.
I consider it us investing in your business.
Yep. Thank you for the goat. I will figure out what to do and where to put a goat.
And then Thrin's super happy and goes back
Yeah.
to tell Lupa and Maggie
If
that
y'all-
Carmelin did a lot of pacing.
Okay, if y'all come back in, Maggie is still trying to explain the joke to Lupa.
No!
Oh
Oh God, Lupa, I think throughout this entire time has gotten the joke,
Oh,
but
sure.
like refuses
Yeah.
to signify the
Yes.
other response.
Yes.
Torture
and
me.
I-
Yes.
And I think Thrin can see like Lupa's ears doing like the slight twitch of annoyance, like the
Maggie, can't wait till you see the goat.
Oh, you got the goat, did you?
Mhm.
That's... Mm,
She knows how to derail Maggie.
the goat.
Bring up
Yeah.
the goat.
What did Arda say about Grimelin?
That he was pacing back and forth. He went out, came back, and was pacing, and then went out again.
And he still, I mean, I guess he still looked like Connie.
Rosent
I
has
see.
come down the stairs now where he's just like buckled on his sword and is standing with you all. He says, "Are you sure he wasn't talking about me? Because I've been pacing back and forth in this room for a while."
Oh, it could have been.
But
you.
did you leave and then come back?
No, I didn't.
Well, there you go.
But Gramelin,
Left and then came back.
no, but there's no reason he couldn't have just left looking like me.
Then how would he have come back in?
That's the only theory I had.
Right. As much as I don't care.
And then left again.
Right, yeah.
And you haven't left.
None of that.
So,
Yeah. Dresses? Right, I don't want to leave
we should also get
Kirsten.
Rosent something nice to wear.
Sure.
I mean, I look like a guard right now. Can't I just go like this and I'll just say I'm a
Oh,
guard?
but wouldn't you like a nice set of new clothes? I mean, we
you
should go
look
attend
like
a
a
fancy
Dorian
event.
guard. Do you want to look like a Dorian guard the rest of your life?
Well, I was just thinking,
A private guard wears a bit of a different. We'll take care of it. Just
You
come
can
along.
dress up as my guard. Come on, I think there's still some
Yeah.
leftover stuff.
yeah,
That's right.
I think it's better I not stay back this time.
Yeah. We're going back to the clothier.
I think
Mhm.
Thrin will leave a note saying where they're going. If Gramelin comes in and asks for it,
Mhm.
she'll tell Arter to give him this note.
Okay. Sounds good. Arter agrees to that, no problem, and says he will be waiting for his goat. Can't wait to see
Mhm.
that happen.
Yes.
So, we're going to go
And
back
then the note to
see...
Gramelin, it says too, like, if you want a nice outfit, you better come quick because I'm buying.
Okay.
He
And
knows
you make your
Gramelin likes the
way-
finer things in life. That's something.
I mean, they're not wrong. That's good bait right there.
Mm-hmm.
So you go back to see Kirsten Beast, and she's got her fashion shop where she's got like the big glass windows and everything like that out front. She is literally like turning the key in the lock at the time that you show up and sees you and unturns it and comes back in. Didn't you just get a dress from me? Didn't I just dress you up?
Yeah, and then I
Is that
didn't
a
have.
Beast original that you're wearing right now?
Yes, no, I like it a lot. They love it. They started drooling, especially this one. Points at Lupa. So yeah, no, I wanted to get my weapons back though because I didn't have any crowns and now I do. So
Yeah, come on in.
I don't like being without my weapons, especially the one that Friend just bought for me.
So you get all your stuff together. Is everybody kind of like taking a look around at all these
Oh.
fashions?
Oh yeah, feeling the fabrics, looking at the make. Very critical eye.
Yes.
Okay, so we talked about this last time. So the thing is that Kirsten Beats here, she's not doing like a Novigrad type fashion. Silo would obviously know the difference between the two pretty quickly here. And you all have seen the lines and the looks around town. Tredegor is behind the fashions considerably for being so close to Novigrad. And the Novigrad things that are fairly popular right now are real clean lines, real simple cuts, and a lot of opulent details. But then Kirsten here, she's looking for like, she likes overlaps. There are a lot of very long flowing lines, bold colors. Everything here is more of a statement piece than it is like a on-trend piece. So this is all going to stand out and look a little bit, it's going to be more eye-catching than what you would find in some of the other clothing shops in town.
Hot.
And she's like rolling her shoulders like a little bit. It's like it's been a long day and she's already been doing some stuff, but she's sensing a sale upcoming. So she just says, okay, so let's talk.
We need an outfit for everyone here. I mean, Maggie already has one, so myself, Lupa, Sila, and Rosent.
Okay, I don't do men's clothing.
Oh, all right. Do you have anywhere you could recommend then?
I can send him somewhere if you want, but I mean, are you just looking for like, you look like a guard, honey. Are you a guard? And he's like, I'm just a guard. She's like, I can just send him down that way a bit. There's a tailor that's pretty fine. He's fine.
All right. Take your recommendation on that then.
Send your man down there with like 10 crowns. He'll be all set.
I gave Rosent 15 crowns, and I'm like, all right, go on.
He's gonna buy himself some rock candy on the way back.
Yeah.
Precious
Okay.
angel.
So with that, Kirsten says, okay, so tell me about what we want. And she points over at Loop and says, you're the challenge, but
Do you want to start with a challenge, or would you just prefer to go in alphabetical
no,
order?
let's find out who's interested first. Let's get the interested ones going.
These two, they're very easy to dress because they look good in everything. So.
That's already a good challenge right there, really. Okay, so if you look good in everything, what do you want to wear?
I like to stick to things that are very easy to move in. I'm a performer.
Do you show her how your dress works?
Yeah, look, Sila. And I like do a fan kick.
I think she like looks at it and looks back at Kirsten and is like, I prefer trousers if possible.
That's fine. This seems like a trousers crowd. I figure we're doing a couple pairs of trousers here. Okay.
So, not into trousers. Also, don't care terribly much about mobility. It's not really necessary for what I do. But say figuratively, if you're attending a very fine event and you wanted a statement dress that would basically say, fuck you, I'm better than you, to a sorceress. That's what I want.
Okay.
If
I don't
we
think I
ever
personally would try that with a
hypothetically met
sorceress.
one, which we haven't.
Yeah, but it's the status we're talking about, right?
Right, yeah.
The statement.
All right. How do we feel about necklines?
I like a high neck.
Yeah? Okay. We could do that. Maybe like a collar. Maybe like a high collared neck. So we take a look around. We're getting some things going. Hey, look, collars. All right. So, yeah, we've got something fairly bold going for Thrin. Lots of like lace. Yeah, that's going to work
Sheer.
out well. Sheer's good. What have we got going for Sila?
I didn't find a picture because I'm lazy, but I think for Sila, it's just like this sort of very militaristic constructed top that buttons up with this cutout on her chest and has a long flowing it like flows behind her sort of like a train, and with matching trousers that she wears.
Okay, are we thinking like train length, or are you thinking like a tailcoat? Or are you going like all the
Like
way to the
a
floor?
longer tailcoat, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I think, again, that's within the realm of things that Kirsten can handle. And as you're going through things, she's like, is it just me, or are you wearing something like concealed along your thigh right now?
Yeah.
Perhaps I'd like to keep it there.
Yeah, do you want to wear it that way? Is that uncomfortable? Because if you have like anyways, I was just wondering if there's a better option for you.
It's sort of natural. I just sort of reach down and it's there.
Okay, we'll just work around that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. And I guess we're getting everybody else set up, and then we get to the question of Lupa.
Yes, let us get to the question of Lupa.
All right. What do you want to do?
Lupa looks incredibly like, I think as soon as they had stepped into here, they're normally pretty stiff, but this is like, I am standing as straight as possible. I am not moving even as anything's going on. I don't want to touch anything and accidentally ruin it. I'm not looking at anything. It's been very much like I've been standing super straight and just like kind of maybe pivoting my head and ears as things have been going up, has been going around them. And they kind of just shrug.
So obviously you're used to being in work clothing and you've got that all set. What are you going to do when it's a more casual and somewhat, let's not say casual, let's say more social and somewhat formal occasion? Any preferences there at all?
Kind of looks to the others. I'm mostly just there to ensure nothing happens to my companions. I don't do much of the talking.
Yeah, but they've got a guard, and they're pretty well armed. How many swords are you planning on carrying to this event?
Yes, this is always two.
Okay, so we're not changing the swords. That's fine. What about, like, the rest of the look? Are you going to wear armor the whole time?
I'm guessing that's not really the thing to do.
I don't know. Do you want to wear your armor and I can try to find you like just a robe you can wear over that so it's not so obvious? Or do you want to just take it off and wear something comfortable? Maybe like a silk. Here's a piece that you can touch that you can't hurt at all. It's already cut. It's not being used for anything.
I think Lupa's ears gonna go down when they realize that they've been caught out in the fear of ruining things act. And
Yeah, I have never dressed a Witcher before in my life, and I gotta admit, I am gonna be paying a lot of attention to this. This might end up being a story I tell somebody someday.
Lupa just kind of gives a small nod. Would prefer to have armor still.
So a robe.
Something like a wrap, a robe, like something to conceal or at least to dress it up a little bit.
Again, looking to the others. Do I need to hide the armor? Is that a thing?
It's
that
generally
needs
not polite to
happen?
wear armor to like a ball or some large event like that.
You know, you can just go like the old Queen Kylanthe type thing, and we can just throw a sash over it and give you a cloak or something like that. Just wear all your armor, just own it.
I suppose that works.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, you know, Zeracanian has some nice robe type stylings you might be able to throw. If you're really a Zeracanian fashion, that might work. You know, loose, drapey, kind of conceal what you might be packing.
Or
But
just
still
show
very
it off, but
stylish.
not be so obvious about the fact that you think you're at work.
Do I always look like I'm at work?
Yes.
You tell me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lupa has like no concept of like not being at work. At
Which
least
is
when they're
millennials,
traveling.
Pass it on.
Yeah.
So great. So with that, yeah, Kirsten's just like, look, you just have to tell me, do you want to look like this, or do you want to wear something that you can just relax in. I'm not going to sell you something you don't want because you won't buy it.
Prefer to look like this. I have my own comfort clothing.
You don't like to be out of your armor. You can just say it. It's fine.
Almost
At
this.
least it's fairly nice and new. It's not dirty in any really way or anything like that. Let's just accent.
All right.
Okay, so Key, where are we going to go with this? What do we want to put on top of Lupa's armor for the moment?
I think it is going to be some kind of like almost like a, the sash and cloak situation. Still black because that's what they're like. Although probably with some metallic threading or edging to kind of just give a little bit of dimension to it. I can go looking for pictures, but that's essentially just kind of like, here's it's clear that they're wearing armor, but it's not like the armor is the major part of the look. That's generally the idea, I think.
Sounds good.
Probably
gonna
nicer
try.
pants too, because it's they only have like chest plate armor. They don't have greaves or anything, so probably nicer pants to match with it.
Excellent.
So yeah, Lupa's
Okay.
version of dressing up.
Yeah, so I threw a picture in the Witcher Discord chat because maybe something like that. But yeah, we get like some nice trousers that go with all this. What do you think the trousers are made of? You think like a silk or a linen, or what are we going to go for?
Probably to match up the dressiness, it's probably gonna be silk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's black.
Yes.
Okay, and what color are we going for this like cloak sash combo?
Thinking black, silver, red situation.
Ooh, okay. Maybe like a trim on the edge or something like that. Is that what you're going for there? Okay. So I'm going to say this probably takes a while for Kirsten because she just came up with 3 outfits. Rosen came back after like an hour, and you all were in like the here are some pins that are stuck in uncomfortable places kind of position. So I think he's just been sitting around waiting. Maybe at some
Did he
point
get
someone had to go
candy?
back to no, but I think at some point somebody had to go back to the Pie and Beer and like go get some pies and bring them back because you all have been here for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's like evening now officially.
All
We
right.
do still have to go to the Spicy Duck at some point so I can pick up the rest of my money from.
Yes. I would love some food from the Spicy Duck.
Still need to pick up the rest of my payment.
All
from
right.
Leonie.
I guess let's do that, and then
We can head to Gavol's for an
right.
evening.
It's just kind of late, you know.
You sort
They,
of,
no,
Maggie,
they might
you-
not
you
be
you sort of keep
accepting.
putting it off.
I'm
It's
not
always
putting
just
it off. That's
too
rude.
late, or you've got something else happening, or
We
think
could
we
go
should go
first thing
ahead
in the morning.
Yeah, we could go first thing in the morning. It's great, as long as nothing happens tonight. Hans.
you don't
Would
think
I
that
ever
we
do?
should just go and get it over with? It's not
No,
that
it's
late.
rude to just show up when it's.
You're right. We should deliver our letter of intent to visit on the morrow tonight,
Oh,
and then we
yeah.
can present ourselves tomorrow.
See, Frin knows
Set up a
everything.
time
Mm-hmm.
that
Yes.
you can't back out of because it'll be an appointment.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to back out of it, so good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Great to know. Love it. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we go do that.
Okay, so if we're going to send a letter to the balls, we're going to have to make a roll here. Who's penning the letter?
Yeah,
And
what
or editing
skill
the
you
letter.
want?
That's right.
Then we'll tell you who's writing it.
Well, I mean, it's going to be social etiquette, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. Friend?
Yeah.
So you want to
Thrin
write
would
that
pen it.
letter?
Yeah.
You want
Thrin
to
would
write
pen
that
it.
letter?
She knows how this
Mhm.
stuff works.
Okay, and
Um,
what are you signing the letter? How is the signature?
She doesn't want to advertise that she's a, magic user here, so she wouldn't pen it as that because that would almost automatically get an invitation in a lot of places. Not here. Moggy, what's your last name? Would it be Vol?
Right. I mean,
Or should I sign it sincerely your cousin? And let it be surprise.
sure. Sure.
Especially since Connie was asked about this evening, she might think it's from him. And then, surprise, it's not. Unless Grimnett's back, in which case it could be. Sure. Your cousin. Keep it nice and vague.
Yeah. No, I like that. Yeah.
And she'll send it for the time of afternoon tea.
Good.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sounds good. So who's going to deliver the letter?
Well, Rosen looks all dapper and nice now.
That's right. Yeah. So I think Rosen is wearing like a slightly upscale guard uniform that's mostly in
Mhm.
black and has his hair like combed to the side.
Oh yeah, she'll
so it
like
looks
enter
it's
and like
honeycomb.
fix it. Make it like.
I'm just picturing what's his name, like all done up now. His face name. I can't remember his name, but
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like-
Yeah.
Just a
Allie.
cutie patootie, just adorable.
Cutie patootie. And
Yeah.
Rosen.
Yeah.
Don't leave until we have an appointment.
Okay, I'll just wait until they get a response. Yeah. This is normal
Yeah.
guard stuff. I can do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just that, the Vols are kind of... I mean, I don't know what they're like, I guess. But... Sorry, I generally... Look, me and you, we're like on the same level, right?
I mean, you remember the Craners and the Mirror Guilds. I've dealt with nobles. I know what nobles are like.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Rosen. Okay. Sure you do. Yeah. I trust you. We don't talk, but I trust you.
Oh, I'll just go handle this. I'll be right back, I guess.
Okay.
we'll be
Okay.
at the. Should we go into the spicy duck or should we wait? I think we should go ahead and get that knocked out.
Yeah.
We'll be having dinner at the spicy duck. You should come join us.
Okay. Yeah, I can find it.
Very good.
Just follow Lupus sneezes. You'll hear them.
Okay. And Rosen heads off to go take care of delivering this letter. I want to say that, like, while somebody's getting their dress like sewn up, you all are like
Mhm.
penning this in the back room of Kirsten Dietz's. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
So you have gone to the spicy duck, which means, of course, it is time for Lupa to sneeze uncontrollably. We're all ready for that. Is there any sort of precaution that we can take for this that would make Lupa feel better?
I don't even know.
We get Kirsten to make
Here's
them
a
a face
handkerchief.
mask.
Yeah.
They have to wear a mask.
No,
Kirsten
it's
makes them a
real.
face mask.
Doesn't sound terribly pleasant, does it? There should be like a Witcher potion that makes you feel better about
Yeah,
spicy
like a
foods.
bandana.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There
Definitely,
we go.
definitely makes them look.
Even
sketchier.
Totally.
We
I
look
love that.
so not sketch that you'll be fine hanging out with us.
Honestly, let's face it, a Witcher wearing a face mask, I doubt that's going to be the thing people are really worried about at this point, right?
As long as your Witcher eyes still show,
And also, like, the ears.
ears.
I mean, you're surrounded by 3 other people. You're probably like, that's probably their bodyguard or something. That's fine.
Weird, yeah.
So yeah,
So-
they're now wearing a mask. It's cool.
Okay. Yeah, so the spicy duck is still the same exact, like, you walk in the door and there's just flavor everywhere. There's just so many smells and spices going on. And the lady behind the bar, like, motions you over to the only empty table and just, like, points at you to sit down.
I'm looking for Leonie while they're sitting down.
Yes, Leonie is in the corner and has only one tankard of liquor in front of them at this point. So that's an improvement.
Mm.
Yeah, Sila's just going to go up to Leonie. I'm here for the rest of our payment.
Oh, much was I supposed to be paying you now? I don't even remember what we agreed on.
She's the
Remember what-
worst.
You don't remember what we agreed on?
No, what were we doing again?
I think it was 15 extra crowns. I'm lying.
I am.
Leonie goes into her
fibbing.
pocket and just like counts out 15 crowns.
Jesus.
All right, that's fine.
Right, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Glad you could get your things back.
Yeah, thanks for taking care of that again.
Let's hope you have a wonderful stay here. And Sila's gonna turn around with this shit-eating grin like, I got 5 extra crowns.
I think you'd get back to the table and be like, "Oh, so you're buying dinner then? Wonderful." Because she
Drinks
just
are
bought
on
everybody
me,
dresses.
buddy.
Yeah.
With the 5 extra crowns, it'll be a lavish dinner. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's of course the signature spicy duck, and like a whole bunch of like really thin breads that are rolled up, and they've got kind of like a sourdough type flavor. There's something that's like a spinach or some sort of greens that's really finely sautéed and kind of like sitting over to the side. Not everything is super spicy, but the duck is very, very much so.
Delicious. I want some
Yeah.
Yep.
right now.
Yep, that's how it works.
It's the curry. Is delicious.
So a dinner takes place at the Spicy Duck. Towards the tail end, Rosent comes over and looks like Rosent usually does, like slightly perplexed at what's going on, and walks over to the table and sits down. That was real weird.
Go on,
Oh.
Rosent.
So I didn't really get you an appointment.
Explain, Rosent. Elaborate.
Oh, it's very weird. So your cousin cousin is not really. When they say someone's not taking appointments, I usually think of that as being like, okay, I've heard it from the mayor before. Tell them I'm not taking any appointments right now. When they say someone's not taking appointments or receiving guests, and there's a very weird, like, they're very unusual over there. There's a lady named Lena, who I guess is like the caretaker or like the steward, and she really just told me that no one was going to come in and see Magna at all. But I set an appointment for you with her.
All right. It's progress. It gets us into the house.
It was really weird. They've got like one whole side of the house, it looks like it's not being used at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other side looks like it's being used like in certain areas. I walked through it and there were a couple rooms that looked really nice, but most of it looks like it's closed.
Interesting.
Have you ever seen when someone's got like a very big house and they don't take care of things, so they put like a blanket or like a cloth over the
Mhm.
chairs and over the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know what's going on over there, but there aren't very many people there at all.
Interesting.
So how's the duck?
Oh, it's delicious. It's so spicy. If you like spicy, Rosent, you should get the duck.
Maggie's glaring at Rosent because this is exactly what she expected.
Maggie, while you're meeting with the stewardess, someone else could try to go into the house and investigate.
No, I want to make a. No.
So this is the thing you want to do straightforward. This.
Yes.
Out of anything you do in your life that you completely do everything else with criminal antics, this is the thing you want to do straightforward. They know everyone is loud in here. There's probably 85 other criminals in this place.
Lupa, you're watching a young boy walk up to Scylla as she is like gesturing wildly with her hands and starts tugging on the sleeve of her shirt, blouse.
Yes.
There's a young, like dressed as a street urchin boy who is standing here like, looking fairly dirty, who has just touched you, but also is holding a note and says, I was told to give this to that man, and turns and like hands the note to Rosen. And just stands there. Rosen opens up the note. And just passes it over to whoever's going to take the note out of his hand.
Sila's gonna snatch it.
We'll both.
So the page reads like this is a full-on like sheet of parchment like this long, and it reads from the desk of Contralt Vol up here at the top, and it says, "My dear
Motherfucker.
companions, please come to see me immediately at my rooms at the 12 Lanterns Inn. Yours sincerely, Contralt Vol."
We're going. I'm getting. Wipe my mouth.
Oh, this
And she'll be like,
motherfucker.
oh, he wrote. That's-
He has a very
Sila
nice
stands
hand.
up and she's like, oh, he just couldn't stand staying somewhere that wasn't fancy.
The young urchin boy is standing here with his hand out and says, "I can show you where the 12 Lanterns is."
We know where the 12 Lanterns is.
I'll
That'd
kill
be
him
lovely,
again.
thank you. And I'll give him a crown.
Thank you. And he marches over towards the door.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
No, don't kill him.
I'm gonna kill him.
Who knows? Maybe he'll be able to assist with your appointment tomorrow. We didn't say which cousin it was.
Well, Connie's her brother, but still
Mm-hmm.
would be helpful.
Who better to introduce the cousin than her brother?
Right, that she hates.
Mm-hmm. That we're not meeting with her, we're meeting with her caretaker. It'll be fantastic. You think we should take him some duck?
Yeah. Yeah! I got a go box, Hans.
Okay. Sure. Those things exist now. That's great.
Yep.
I'm sure they would have just like given you a bowl and like put a cloth over it.
Yeah,
That would've been
something
good.
like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright.
So with that, you have
It
gone
comes in a
across
bread
town to the
bowl
12
because
Lanterns.
that was the original to-go box, like really hard crust bread bowls.
Red Bull.
Oh, interesting. So you've gotten over to the 12 Lanterns, which is like this beautiful 3-story building, and it does have, of course, 12 like oil-lit lanterns out in front of it. And there's a footman or like a door person outside of the hotel at this time of night. So when you walk up, they greet you and they say, "Good evening.
Good.
How may I assist you?"
We got an invite.
Yes, and what guest are you here to see?
Contract vault.
Pardon me one moment, I will go inside.
Thank
And
you.
They go inside, they come back.
And we're in our
Of course.
fancy new digs, right?
Yeah, y'all
We
look so good.
We look real good.
Hmm. So they come back out and they say, "Yes, let me show you upstairs to Mr. Hall's room."
Thank you.
That's fantastic. I'm so excited.
You walk in, everything smells like cedar, and there's like a gentle, like a bergamot air as well. Everything's very clean, hardwood floors, nicely waxed. You're walking up the staircase.
Mhm.
There's like a beautiful carved banister, and you get taken up to the second floor and walk down a hallway, and then you get walked up a different staircase. So you're now up to the 3rd floor, and as far as you can tell, you are at what would be like the penthouse type room. And taken down a little ways, and they knock politely. "Excuse me, Mr. Fall, your guests are here?" And you hear like a "Come in, come in." And they open the door. "Mr. Contralt Fall." And Vermelon is luxuriating on the like chaise lounge, like so, like this,
Yes.
and has like picked apart pieces of what seems to be a Cornish hen in front of him. Some figs, some grapes, things like that. Wearing like a dressing robe. So
Okay.
come in.
We go in.
And the doorman is standing here like this as you finish walking in the room.
Okay.
I'll do this hand if it's easier to see with the microphone.
I'm gonna get close. Okay.
Sure.
And
But what are you gonna do about this doorman who has their hand
Because
out?
I
Who's
have a
taking
feeling
care of it?
Maggie's gonna do something, I'm just
Yep.
gonna give him a crown and then close the door.
Great.
Yeah, thank you. Just walk in super casually with my bowl.
Yep.
And I walk over there
Red Bull.
and I
Yep.
turn it upside down on his head.
Yep. And Grimmelin doesn't move at all and just gets spicy ducked. And just like, well, now that
Get
you've
a
gotten
nice
that out of
spicy
your
duck.
system, I take it you missed me.
Terribly.
Why the hell are
You
you
didn't leave a
here?
note at the
Do
inn.
you-
I was
Okay.
concerned.
I just want to point out that your plan to go visit a noble family was to stay at the cheapest, poorest inn in town and just assume no one would notice. This makes a statement. I mean, I'm a Vol. This is the place you should be if you're going to come to Tredegor and stay. You should stay at the fanciest inn you can find. Also, I sent all the bills to the Vol estate.
Now that's an idea.
Great.
Yes,
so
I actually, by the way, and he points and he's got like a full wardrobe of clothing behind him. Also, I made a few purchases and I sent those bills to the Vol estate.
So they definitely know Contralt's here.
And
Uh-huh.
he points over to the chest of jewelry that's next to the bed. Oh, they know.
Can I say
I've
how
been buying
much I
things
love this?
all day long.
Because Contralt's known here. Yeah.
Well, he hasn't. Yeah, he's just been walking around telling everybody he's Contralt Ball and charging things back to his family estate. So what I'm saying is,
Yes.
we are well prepared for any meetings in the future with the Vol family.
I
Yeah.
love it. Remember that he is what, disgraced, exiled from the family.
Sila looks at Maggie with just this calm expression and says, "You can kill him."
I'm gonna human perception because I just want to see how much he's trolling right now.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not even opposing this because although you've seen Gramelin like revel in all of this,
Uh-huh.
which is happening, he is reveling in all of this, especially being covered with spicy duck. But
Uh-huh.
also, like, there's nothing
And she's been
wrong about what he said.
studying. She's been studying Contralt or
this is
Gramelin too.
Both,
So
right? This is Gramelin being totally honest. He's just like, look, we have to make sure they understand that we are here. If you want to be seen, don't let them hold you off with some polite words.
also, I wouldn't kill him yet. Technically, Contralt is dead. So, if we wanted to be like, oh no, things happened. We're mad at him. Oh, he's dead now. Ooh, happened something
Listen.
terrible on the road. Just take a different face.
No, if they can't afford 1,000 crowns worth of purchases I've made today, that's on them for being nobles and not knowing how to handle their finances. But
That's also true. I mean, I have 1,000 crowns on me today, so.
realistically, where we're at right now, I talked around before I decided to go this route, tried to find some information about Magda and about what's going on at the house. I got almost nothing. Did you all find out anything?
I also got nothing.
My impression is that no one has seen her for a long time.
She might be dead.
It's possible that she's dead. But either
And-
way, at least now we have a very good reason for them to talk to us, to the tune of 1,000 crowns spent.
If she's dead, why would this Lena be trying to keep up appearances?
Same reason I'm trying to be Contralt, because we want something out of them. They say, oh, send us some more money to take care of Magda. She says, no problem. I'll take care of Magda for you.
It'd be a pretty good gig. If I was a con
mean-
artist, that's what I would do.
We're already doing it.
We have an appointment at the Vol Manor tomorrow.
Who is your appointment with?
Lena, the head of household.
She's the only one I could get anyone to talk about at all. And apparently her purchases are middling at best.
I talked to a Christoph, a carpenter groundskeeper, and I asked him to go talk to Magda, and he said that she doesn't have a brother.
So I've heard that this Christoph is fairly free with information, but not necessarily reliable. It sounded like you could get him to say almost anything for a couple crowns.
Right? Maggie, what's the plan?
Right now, my plan is to go to sleep.
Are we keeping this meeting?
Sure. Whatever.
What time are we all getting together for this meeting?
Are we taking this one to the meeting?
Why wouldn't you take me at this point? Look how well established I am here.
Because Maggie might kill you.
That's every single day of my life. This is where I'm useful. This is what I was
Get a
here to
good
do.
read on Lena if she sees controls there.
Yeah, I don't
Especially
know who this
since
Lena
claiming-
is.
That you didn't have a brother.
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay. What? I tell him whatever time the meeting's at, and I'm going away.
All right. Now, if anyone wants to stay, this bed is luxurious. Look how large that is. Any number of people could sleep here without even touching one of them.
No.
Ew.
Lupa looks over to Rosend real quick.
Rose is just like deadpan this whole time.
Oh, baby. Listen.
But they do not say anything. And shake their heads because this is not a place they are comfortable
Thrin is
being
tempted
in.
to have a sleepover with Grimellen because it sounds like they could paint each other's nails and have a good time and, braid hair and, I don't know, weird Doppler bonding stuff because she really likes Grimellen and she wants to know more. And also maybe convince Grimellen not to piss off Maggie at the meeting tomorrow. But the goat's arriving tonight.
That's true. There's so many other things going on. Hmm.
She goes, I'll be back. There's a fine goat being delivered to the Pie and Beer Inn, and I need to be there for that. You don't mind if I just pop in later, right? Just
The actual magic, is that what you're referring
yes,
to?
that's what I'm referring to.
I suppose not.
Wonderful. It'll be right there. Just points to like a rug.
Okay, that's... Yes, fine.
All right. I'll see you later then, and just leave with everybody else.
Yeah.
Because someone may know teleportation now.
Yay.
Just saying.
All right. So we go back to the Pie and Beer Inn. On the way back, I'm sure there's many loud shouting conversations. You've gotten there. Arter tells you, Sofal, put the goat in the back. So there's a goat.
Go rush to see the goat because I wanna give the goat a good pet.
Good news is it's the same goat. You haven't had like your goat swapped. or
Oh, there
anything
was
like
no
that.
goat
Yep,
swap.
Same goat.
Whew.
Same goat. Okay. So you have petted the
You're
goat.
such a fine goat.
Okay, and that is done.
Yep.
Forever.
Do we have any other stuff that we want to do this evening before we flash the next
I
day
have
kind
to
of
make
thing?
a roll.
Okay.
I gotta see if my teleport works.
Yep. Yep.
I haven't used it before.
Make sure I get out of my dress before I make this roll.
Do you need help getting out of your dress? I know you're not used to taking off.
You
such
know
fancy-
what? Yes, I can't really reach. Maybe my flexibility is just a bit off today. I didn't really stretch, so yeah, if you can help me. Thanks. Thank you. Alright, what is this, a D10? So it's a 30% chance, so 3 or lower means Kite.
I am so glad you remember this because I totally was not thinking about it right now.
Oh my god,
Thank
no.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh
thank
my
you.
god, no.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. No.
Oh my god, yes.
No. No. No.
Lauren, you are the best.
No.
So we're in a
You
city,
brought this upon yourself.
most literally, because I actually did not remember it at all. So that's very good. So you're in a city.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to happen. Probably very late at night. What do you see happening right now?
She was probably having a fitful sleep, with all the stress of everything, and I think what happens is when the transformation hits, I think she literally like busts out of the window onto
Oh,
the
I'm so
ground
glad you went
below.
that route. I was hoping you were going to say window. Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. And you've landed on the ground, and it is so late at night. And you start hearing someone scream singing fairly close by.
Oh no.
And I don't know how much this registers. Maybe we should make like a roll of some kind. Like, I don't know. We don't need it to register. There's a verse in this song that is being scream sung right now. You hear Thrin's name in. It is not a popular, like, you know, nice verse. It's bad. She's saying not nice stuff about Thrin.
Well, rip Leonore.
Yeah, as she's like screaming and throws a wine bottle down in the middle of the street.
I think you should never realized I was Thrin.
Yep.
What are we gonna do here, Maggie?
She's gonna die, I guess. I'm sorry. I am a
I
You could
guess.
You could just maul her a little.
I'm a lycanthrope.
There's so
Yeah.
many characters in this game. We don't need to keep them all.
I
We
am
can-
cursed. This is not my fault.
So
Whoopsie.
that's the direction Maggie's going in, but it's late. Leonore has definitely made a lot of noise. Is anyone else doing anything about this?
I'm at the other end because my teleport went
Yes.
off successfully.
Yes,
Sila's
Yeah.
definitely been woke up.
Lupa doesn't sleep.
right.
They would have heard some through the window landing bullshit.
You mean the thing where all the shutters just got knocked off the window in the room
Yes.
next to you?
Wait,
Right.
I need my eyes. Where are my eyes? My scary eyes.
Oh yes, there you go.
Yes.
So Maggie has transformed, jumped out a window. Lupa hears a scream song in the distance, followed by a startled shout and maybe some sort of like snarling cat noise. What's gonna happen?
Lupa is standing up and grabbing their swords and like rushing down the stairs. They don't care how loud they are as they start to fucking book it.
What's Sila doing?
I think Sila looks out the window first because she just expects to see Leonore, but then she sees this huge fucking cat and she's just like, fuck, shit. And then she is running down the stairs.
Okay. And I think Sila almost collides with Rosent when Rosent runs out of the room wearing like a long nightshirt and holding a sword, but I think Sila gets out the door first.
I just want to read, while in their beast state, the lycanthrope, blah, blah, blah. No, it's this one. The character acts on all their worst impulses with no mercy and kills anyone in their way.
Oh my god.
Yep. I do think this is one of those things where it's good to just let you narrate what that means, though. I think that works out best.
So after her plan after Leonore is to fucking go to the Vol Manor. At least I'm not
Okay.
killing Grimelin, because I would.
Yeah, I mean, you will go halfway across town doing that.
Yep.
So that'll be fun
Yep.
for everyone.
Yep.
So let's talk about what's going to happen with everybody who doesn't want that to happen. So Maggie is in the process of attacking Leonore, and what are Sila and Lupa going to do about it?
Sila looks at Lupa and just yells like, I'll get Leonore, and she's going to run and try to push Leonore out of the way of Maggie.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Lupa is doing the fuck, we're in the middle of the city. I can't kill my friend. And so I'm just going to try to tackle and restrain and
This time.
pull somewhere else.
Not this time.
Does anybody have any strong objections to Leonore leaving the scene and no longer being alive? Does that play against what anybody wants? Okay.
If Sila wants to like save her, then go
Yeah.
for it.
Would you rather save her, Sila? Where do you want to
I
be?
mean, if I can get her like pushed into an alley and just not Maggie's attention anymore, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. let's go ahead and make some rolls. Let's go ahead and do, where are we at? Brawling. I think brawling is where we're at for everything. Let's do a couple brawling rolls, maybe an athletics roll for Scylla and a brawling roll for Lupa, and let's just kind of see how that all plays
What
out.
am I doing?
Do you want to dodge escape
Oh,
against
yeah.
Lupa?
So yeah, right. Let's do. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I fumbled.
Oh
I have 4 rerolls. I'm gonna use a reroll on that.
Okay,
4 rerolls. Great.
I did the same
Oh
roll.
my gosh. Okay,
Wow.
wow.
You got 3 rerolls. You should.
That's a roll 20 moment.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ow.
Leonor can die. I tried.
No, I think this is for stopping me from escaping.
Well, I think Lupa's got that part covered. I think
Yeah.
Scylla was generally maneuvering Leonora away.
So-
Just make a first aid check at this
I
point.
think like basically what I want to, especially with that fumble, Hans, is like
Yeah.
I want to get Leonor out of the way and take the brunt of the attack. Because
Mhm.
she can take it. Scylla can take it.
Okay. Also, it's gonna be very sad for Maggie when she wakes up and finds
Yeah,
out she's like
I'm gonna
clawed across
guilt
Scylla's
the
shoulder.
fuck out of Maggie. That's what's gonna happen.
Yes.
I thought I was
That's very
rolling
fair.
dodge escape.
You are rolling dodge escape. Did you do
Oh.
that?
No. Sorry, there's a lot happening. I add 2
There's
to
so
my
much
reflex, which makes it 11. And then I also have. Oh my god. Okay, so I think I just need to add 2 to this.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Okay. 24?
Yeah, you dodge out of my way.
And
Yeah.
right on to Scylla.
I think that's how it all goes down, kind of like that. Is we've got Scylla like grabs Leonore and tries to like yank her to the side, and she's so drunk and off balance in the first place. It's just like a weight goes down on top of you as she falls, and then Maggie is reaching out to grab Leonore,
Yeah.
and Lupa tries to like grab her around the waist, and it does not work. And as she falls, she like doesn't get that straight on shot she was looking for, but she just rakes down Scylla's shoulder. And so Scylla's going to get a cool scar, and Leonora is going to get her head like banged on the ground and probably otherwise be fine. And Maggie's not going to be restrained. And Maggie needs to do some damage to Scylla.
Do I? What if I didn't know?
Yeah,
You don't
got
want to. You don't want to know what. So claws.
It's so much.
Yeah.
It's so many dice.
Oh, it's not. That's the wrong chat to do it.
You know what, though? It makes clear what we think is going to happen. Yeah.
12.
Wow, I like where those dice landed at least. That is so much better than it could have been.
Yeah.
Those are very small numbers,
good.
luckily, but 12 is a lot of damage.
And Scylla just grits her teeth. You're gonna regret this in the morning, Maggie!
It probably does half though, right? Because it was like on the arm or something.
Sure, that sounds great.
yeah, that's-
I
yeah.
mean, we said it was on the arm.
Yeah.
We're good with that,
Yep,
right?
Arm is half damage.
Great.
6.
Okay, cool.
6
Cool.
damage.
And I think now that Leonore has shut up, Maggie looks around. Obviously, like, I mean, I'm not going to kill Scylla, so I think I will.
Go after Lupa. Lupa can deal
I
with
don't
it.
want to go after you. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm jealous, but I'm gonna go. I'm making my way to the ball manor.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so Maggie the cat goes scampering down the street. Scylla, you've like
I
pushed
go
Leonore down in the
bounding
road.
down the street.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have Rosen take a like last minute tackle swipe. At...
Oh, Rosen.
Rosa, stay out of this.
You don't
If he gets
wanna-
hurt, he's fucked.
Okay, I got a 15 to try and tackle Maggie as he tries to grab you around like the legs as you run by.
Okay.
Do you want to try the dodge escape roll from
I
before?
guess
Okay.
18.
Ooh.
If Rosen had luck, that would be cool. But as it is, he just like tries to grab you and just eats it on the ground, and Maggie just keeps running.
Graceful.
Scylla like
Uh-huh.
crawls to her feet and just, Rosa, take care of her, and is like pointing at Leonore and looks at Lupa and she's like, we have to get her. We can't let her.
Yeah.
I don't know where she's going, but we have to get her back inside.
Yeah, I think Lupa's already starting to fucking book it. Like, has to like stop while Sila's talking. And just like,
Yeah, Scylla's running with Lupa, yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. With werewolves right now, your speed, werecats, is somewhere around a 9. That's pretty high. What's your actual speed? It's a +4 from what it usually is.
My actual speed is 4.
Okay, so you've got an 8 speed right now.
Yeah.
What are we at for Lupa and Sila in terms of speed?
Try to find where that
Is that run?
It's one of those calculated stats.
Yeah, it's on the
Right. It's
main
under it's like int,
stats.
reflexes, dex, body, speed. Right above empathy.
Oh, I'm a 4.
I'm a 7.
Okay, so right now, typically Lupa is much faster than Maggie, and not right now. So right now, Maggie is running much faster. And I think that's one of those things that kind of compounds over time. So
Yeah.
Maggie just keeps getting a little further away as you all keep going like this. But I think you're able to intuit the direction pretty quickly.
I also feel like I'm up on the rooftops.
Sure, that makes good sense. So Maggie like runs up the side of a building and then continues across the roofs as you're trying to chase her on the ground. And you get to that part where it's like bigger estates, so there's more space, and that stops working. And the Vols have a very large, like it's long like this, and then there's one tower on one side house. There's like a gentle gate, like a very polite gate where it would just keep people who didn't want to scale a gate out, but it wouldn't actually do anything against, say, armed forces. So Maggie jumps over the gate and is running through the Vol estate. There are no guards. There's no one there as far as you can tell at all. And there's like one light with a candle in the window on one of these tower windows. What is going to happen for Lupa and Sila when they encounter the Vol gate? How are you going to deal with that?
I guess we're climbing.
Okay. I
Yeah?
don't really think it's hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb it.
Okay. Yeah, and it's just like one more second lost as Maggie's continuing to the Vol Manor. How do you approach this long building with one tower, Maggie? You've got the left side; it's all ruined, like it's gently dilapidated, ruined, not like it's falling down. And then the right side looks like it's in okay repair, and the tower looks like it's fine.
Yeah, I think she probably looks for the nearest opening, whether that's a window or if she even has to go up in the ruined side. She's looking for something she can either slip through or smash through. Like, because she's not stupid in this form. She's still cunning.
Right. So there's an open window on the second floor of the tower. So that's like by far the easiest thing, but you could also go through any window or door if you wanted to, just the hard way.
Yeah, I think she'll prefer to be quiet so they don't know she's coming.
I'm going to turn on the faster paced music that I should have done when we started this movie scene. Let me do that real quick. Okay, so as we're approaching Lupa, your medallion is now picking up, like you already have intense curse vibes going on from a couple different sources, but now you're picking up more intense vibrations as things are going on.
Great. Love that.
What you really want to have is one more thing.
Yeah, so was this like not Maggie source?
Yeah, right. So you have your normal vibe going on, and then you have Maggie and, more than usual Maggie. But now you're here on these grounds and you get an additional ping.
Jesus Christ, this entire family is cursed as fuck.
I was thinking maybe we haven't seen her in a while because she's fucking cursed, but I wasn't gonna say it.
Can I do a thing? I want to do
Sure.
a thing.
Let's do a thing.
Knowing that Maggie is cat form and has enhanced hearing as a cat, Sila is like, when she's over this gate, I have a thing called needling, which is basically where I insult you until you attack me.
Okay.
So Sila is just walking under windows going, "You dumb cat, come out here and fight me. Show yourself, you stupid cat. You I can't even believe I wrote a song for you. It's a horrible song anyway. It's not even my best song, and you think it is, but it's not. I've wrote 10 times better, and I'm gonna roll needling to try to piss Maggie off.
I'm surprised you didn't go like your cat over here.
Oh,
Okay, so I have to make it against. Oh my god! I'm gonna three fumbles in a row. I'm going to re-roll that.
That's my deal, where you fumble all the time. I'm supposed to do that.
Okay, a 19, and it has to be against the target's resist coercion roll.
Okay. Resist coercion. I have a 3. What is that related to? Will.
Will.
I don't think my will changes.
No, I checked. It's fine.
Okay, so it's. Nope. So I think as Maggie's like climbing up to this thing, she hears Scylla, and like the face turns down, and you just see like the glint of the eyes in the darkness. And I'm gonna fucking jump off this tower and pounce on her.
You take a negative to your attack and defense equal to half of the needling value.
So whatever points you have in needling.
Yes, which is a 2. So
Okay,
just
so-
1.
Okay, -1. Okay, so I guess I have to attack you now.
Yes, poor Scylla.
I guess I
This is good. You're gonna feel so guilty tomorrow.
I guess I have to attack you now.
Oh,
I
Luca,
don't-
save me.
Okay, so that's.
Be real
okay.
useful if Lupa had that ability because they can fucking take it.
Okay, so that's +3 to that, so it'll just be +2, I guess, since the -1. Brawling? Sure.
I'm
Brawling makes
gonna
sense,
try
yeah.
to dodge escape. I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
Hey, Scylla has been saying she's bait for 2 seasons now. Just
Oh, you're bleeding, by the way. Oh, great.
Technically, I think we had a 25% chance of bleeding.
Oh, 25%
so it's possible
chance
she's
of
not
bleeding.
bleeding. Maybe we'll just let that one slide for now.
Okay. Okay.
Scylla's just, I don't even like cats.
18?
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna roll dodge escape. No. I'm just gonna take it.
Okay.
Well, the good news is it's not a critical, so that's something.
That's great.
When you're on top of Scylla, she's just going, Maggie. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You have to roll a hit location.
Yeah, I know. Leg.
7.
It's a half.
Okay, yeah. Me just get a matching set of scars. Sure.
8.
So maybe Scylla like jumped back out of the way and you've like grabbed her by the leg.
Yeah.
Maggie, look at me. Look at me in the eyes. Look at me with your beautiful cat eyes. You need to snap out of this.
Lupa, do something.
Yeah,
This isn't you, Maggie.
Lupa's getting up in this shit, and
Uh-huh.
is going to really doesn't want to hit with the sword, so it's just going to be the like again tackle.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh my god, you have so much health. Oh wait, that's my health too.
It's another 16.
Okay, dodge escape.
Yeah.
What did I say on this? Oh yeah. Plus 2. Plus 2. 25.
Oh my
Jesus
gosh.
Christ.
Dear God.
You almost crit that.
My reflexes are already high.
Yes. So that doesn't work. So
Nope.
he just jumps out of the way, and Lupa is now probably right there, like right next
Yeah.
to Scylla. So there's at least that.
Should I attack Lupa?
I would like to at least be in between and very clearly a target now.
I think that's probably reasonable, right?
Maggie, what would happen if Thryn was here? She wouldn't like to see this side of you.
Yikes.
I think that makes me think of Thryn being at Gramellin's, and I'm going to go to the 12 Lanterns Inn.
God fucking.
Well, good news. We will travel across town as that goes on. This is going to be like all night. You are going to get no sleep because you're going to be chasing Maggie the cat across town all evening. The 12 Lanterns is not that far compared to where you started out. So
Circle back.
when you get there, it's a 3-story building and you know you're going to the top floor. How are
Yep.
you going to handle that?
I'm gonna climb up the side of the building.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was where it was going. Okay, and how are Lupa and Scylla going to handle that?
I look very painfully.
But through the interior or up the side?
Oh, Lupin's not. Lupin knows they have no chance of catching up to a cat that's going up the wall on the outside. They're barging inside, and they are
Yeah.
going to push back anyone who is going to try to stop them.
Sila's behind them, like letting Lupa do the hard work and just yelling, "Get out of our way!"
Just intermittently bleeding on the floor as you
Yep.
go and so forth. Yeah. Okay. I have to rewind time real quick as we flash back to
Yeah.
what happened when Thrin arrived at Gramellin's
What
room.
do we find,
Uh,
Thrin?
The teleportation
so-
successfully went off. I didn't wind up 1d6 miles away.
Which is
Jesus
cool. Very
Christ.
cool. Additionally, that area that you designated, like everything is moved away from it. Like the chaise is
Uh-huh.
pushed back like a foot. And there's just like this clear spot on the floor.
Mhm.
The bed is exactly like you left it. And Gramellin has now stuck several like blankets on the floor along with a
Uh-huh.
couple of pillows. It's just like when you show up, just is wearing the dressing gown like very tightly cinched. It just says, "The bed's over there. You can do what you want," and just like lays down on the floor.
I thought you said we were going to have like a sleepover. There was plenty of room. No one even needed to touch each other.
There is
That's a
plenty of room.
huge
Go
bed.
enjoy it by yourself.
She looks at him. Just look at my human perception. Was he trying to get Rosen to stay? Is what I'm
Well,
trying.
you got to make a roll.
I know. I'm gonna spend 2 luck on it. I'm just gonna, because I can. 18.
Okay, I think that Gramellin is good at social etiquette.
Ooh.
Do you want to spend 1 point to take that roll?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I gotta know.
Gramellin is squicked out by the idea of sharing the bed with you, so he's just going to lay down on this floor and not move.
So he was inviting Rosen to stay earlier.
It's very possible that he was just
Mhm.
needling you all as he always does, and
And then
absolutely had no
she-
interest in physical contact.
And she was like, "Oh no, I'll take you up on this."
And now he's like, "You gross," and is lying down on the ground.
She's like, "Well, if you didn't want us to needle you back, you shouldn't have needled us in the first place." And I think she
I am
takes his
learning-
blankets and puts them back on the bed.
No, that's fine. And he goes and sits on the chaise, and he's like again, like crossing his arms. Look, I'm learning what works and what doesn't work. It's a process.
What works and doesn't work for what?
I'm not interested in this.
Oh, I'm not interested either. I just thought we could have fun and hang out, like just friends.
But the fact that you came back here like this, it implies that maybe you thought there was, and I'm
Well,
not.
that's why I didn't come in
Hmm.
through the door. I just teleported in. That way it wouldn't
That
imply
made it more
anything.
suspicious, if you ask me.
No one else knows I'm here except for you and them.
Exactly. That seems
No.
more illicit.
No, because if people talk at these types of establishments, if they saw me coming back by myself later, entering it, and then not leaving till morning, that would get around.
Do you see how much thought you put into this? That makes
No,
me
this
feel
is
like
just-
maybe you were implying something.
No, I've just been doing this for almost 200 years.
As I said,
How old are you?
old enough? I don't know how old Dopplers are.
How's Gramellin? I just thought we could hang out and not. Maggie's been acting a bit strange.
Yes, talk about Maggie.
Someone's caterwauling outside of the inn. I really just didn't want to have to hear that another night.
Well, just go enjoy that very nice bed, and I'll be over here.
No, I'll sit on the chaise. You have the bed. You got the room. was thinking maybe we could just braid hair and talk about things that are going on in town.
My hair is
Enjoy
so
the
short
finer
like this.
things.
There's no point really in that.
You could change it.
Okay, so I want to point out
know
that
you
when
like
the scene
long hair.
happens, we're going to have Thrin braiding Lorenza's hair.
I'm
Because this
yeah,
is
I was
what
gonna
has been
imagine
asked
they're just
for.
like braiding each other's hair. She's like, I mean, really, has anyone even braided your hair for you before?
I don't like people touching me. I'm not becoming more fond of it as we continue. I'm only putting up with this because you're here and you won't leave.
Braiding hair.
So this is happening.
But I'll braid
and
your
as
hair,
this
then I'll
is happening-
teleport back. How about that?
Yes, that would be fine. That's
All right.
fine. And Maggie is going to be going in the window, which is, of course, I'm imagining that as any good hedonist, Gramelin has just left the windows wide open.
Perfect.
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
As any
With
good
the like curtains blowing in the breeze.
Yes.
Curtains
Yeah.
blowing the breeze, balcony. Actually, I take it back. Maybe not as a good hedonist. Maybe that was the original intent. But maybe now, at least the
And then Thrin
like, not the
actually
curtains have
came
been
back and
closed,
he's
but,
like,
yeah. He's just closed the actual drapes.
really,
at
I'm
this
not
point.
interested in anything romantic with anyone because anyone I'm interested in dies terribly and tragically. So I wouldn't want to do that to you.
That sounds like superstitious nonsense. Personally, I don't think that's how that
It's
works.
happened like 7-8 times.
Are you sure you don't just have poor taste in people rather than it being some sort of curse?
They've all died in different ways.
Were they all friends with Maggie? Because I could see that happening
No,
very quickly.
no,
That's
anyone of Maggie.
That's my foreshadowing as Maggie bursts through the
I
drapes and like
sneak
rips
through.
them to
No,
pieces.
I sneak through.
Well, then I guess we have to make some sort of awearness rolls to see if
Awareness
we're aware of
rolls,
this giant
sure.
path.
Somewhere down below, you hear doors slamming open
Mhm.
and like.
Isla
Close, but
yelling,
no.
"Get out of the way!"
Okay, so I don't think that went very well. As we have Maggie sneak in the room, Gramelin's like, well, did they all know Maggie?
She's like, no, I haven't been with anyone in years. I mean, are you interested in anyone?
I pounce.
Absolutely not.
Doppler otherwise?
No, that's even more disgusting.
Really?
Yes, so Maggie, if you're going to be
Really?
attacking Gramelin Lorenz, go ahead
Yeah.
and make a roll.
Oh god.
Cool. Cool. What are we? This should be a plus. Wow. +2 now.
It's probably similar to your last brawling roll.
Yeah. Dun, dun. Oh, only 14.
Imagine
Okay.
he can probably dodge that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, ow.
That's probably
Yeah.
good for
So,
him.
but this is by such a small margin because he's sitting on this chaise with like Thrin braiding his hair, and he's like, "No, not at all," and sees this and like yanks his braid out of Thrin's hands and just falls on the floor. And that's basically all we get from him at this point.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
like one round of action minimum before we get everybody coming up the stairs.
Uh-huh.
So Thrin, what are you gonna do?
Maggie, no!
I don't think I
How does-
attacked Ren. But I'm like,
Grab the
keep.
spray bottle.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm like,
Yep.
keep going after Gramelin, who's now prone.
Yes. Yep. Prone.
I
We're
can't
running up
physically
the
wrestle
steps.
her. I can't
We're running up
physically
the steps.
wrestle Maggie, and I can't open standing portals yet. So what can I do here? I could cast Quen, but it doesn't seem like Maggie's gonna attack me.
I can
Oh,
attack.
Maggie, are you attacking
Good.
Gramelin again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna Bronwyn's Gust to be like, Maggie, back, back.
Back.
Okay.
And the damage is only if you strike something, and it's a big room, so I imagine you probably don't really hit anything.
You
but I
push
gotta-
back towards the balcony or any number of things.
Or toward the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Towards the front door.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool.
What's your defense going to be? Are you going to just dodge?
Um. can I, or is this like?
Uh,
Can you
I'm
dodge
Yeah,
double
you have to do
checking.
some
I don't.
Mm-hmm. I think you have to do something. What does it say for
Um,
defenses under it?
Is it resist
Says-
magic?
The spell allows you to knock a target back. No, you don't really get to dodge this one.
Yeah.
Well, no, it says a defenses dodge.
Oh.
does it? Oh,
it
okay.
does. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
yes.
block.
I wasn't reading the fine
I
print.
wasn't
Yeah,
either.
you can dodge.
There's always
Okay.
so much. There's so much.
You have to dodge 22.
Yeah, I'll try. Ugh.
You're a cat right now. That sounds doable.
It might be doable, but I don't know. Only 20.
So close. So close. Okay,
So you
so Maggie just gets
pushed back.
pushed back all the way towards the front door,
Yeah.
which is probably going to be opportune next round. I figure we get Maggie to attack Carmelin one more time, and then we'll let everybody else.
And
try
while
to stop
Maggie's-
Maggie.
Rolling back, she'll just whisper down to Gromella and be like, shift into me.
Oh no.
So Maggie comes up and it's two Thrins and he doesn't. I'm like, she won't attack you.
Carmelin
That's
has no
awesome.
interest in that. No.
No!
you.
God, that would be so good. He's such
She'd
a
been
little...
like, she won't attack? I'm like, she won't attack you if you do.
Fine. Carmelin turns into Thrin.
Neither of us are
If-
bleeding at this point, and so
Yeah.
it'd be like, which one's Thrin? And she'll
Well-
make a face too, because she imagined Gromella's gonna be making a face. Like,
Carmelin's super squicked out, so he's like,
yeah.
So I think Maggie, like, gets back on her paws and, like, shakes her face out and then just, like, looks between the two of them and then sniffs.
That's a good plan. That's a good
Yeah.
plan.
But it makes you pause.
Oh, it totally
takes
does.
you longer.
It does. So
Yeah.
they'll probably get up here while I'm busy working out which is which.
We'll probably have to break the door down while that happens, yeah. And so you're scent tracking, and it says you can track a creature without visual or audible clues with no penalty.
Yeah.
So, what are we using for tracking? Is that going to be wilderness survival? Is that what that comes down to?
I would say either that or awareness.
Yeah, so wilderness
Yeah.
survival is tracking prey, awareness, and aware of environment. I would say you can use awareness for this.
Okay.
And
Okay.
let's describe the Lupa and Scylla run up the stairs scene.
Yep.
So you've got that very elaborate carved balcony, and then you have to go over to the other, or banister, and then you have to go to the other staircase and keep running up. So all
I
this is that's going to go
quit.
really well.
I
Yeah, so all
quit.
that's going to go really well.
Yeah, it's
Um,
gonna be fine.
running. Someone opens the door and peeks their head out to see what's going on. You hear the footman yelling, stop them, from downstairs. And, how does the door breaking down go?
It probably just as inelegant as possible fucking kick down that door. Like,
Uh-huh.
there is no grace to this.
Isla's plan, the first moment that Lupa has this door down, is to run in and fucking body Maggie. Just jump on top of Maggie. Like what she did with the wolf.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Like that's her plan. The minute that
and-
Lupa has his door down.
Yeah, we've got conveniently Maggie right there in the doorway, just about one door's length away from getting hit, and sniffing. There's two Thrins.
And,
And
then,
then
the
as she's, like-
pupils go thin.
Yeah, and as you like turn and you know which one is Carmelin, Carmelin just says to Thrin, shh. And while that's all
It would
going on,
work.
You
So
forgot
let's-
the nose.
Like, it bought us time.
as the
Oh, look,
person
the
who has
doors
had
come
taken
down.
the most damage so far, I think Scylla gets to go first.
What would this be?
I think it's a
Or-
brawling. Yeah.
Okay.
After this, everyone spends all their IP on brawling, I can tell.
I've already been doing that. Just slowly building up brawling.
Slowly brawling.
There.
I'm gonna make it a strong strike.
Brawling.
Nope.
Damn.
He's so fast right now.
She's so fast.
It's like that door opening was just enough notice that when you like, try to jump on it, she just like catwalks to the side.
And it's just like,
Okay.
God damn it, Maggie!
Oh my
Maybe not yet her name.
god.
Okay. Anybody else have anything else here?
Yes.
What do you want?
As the door opens and Scylla goes flying through and fails in trying to grab Maggie. Lupa doesn't have their sword out still, but they raise their hand, and I'm gonna use magic for the first fucking time.
Ooh, magic!
And I'm gonna use Axie, which is my water
Ooh,
sign.
That's a good one.
And it's variable too, so I can choose how much stamina I would like to use, up to 7 points. So, I mean, I have full stamina right now.
So what's your vigor? What's your threshold for casting magic?
But it's
Yeah, because you
two.
can only spend up
Yeah,
to.
so it's
you
gonna
can spend
be-
2 points.
Yeah, so I can spend 2 points. So, so basically, I get to stun you until you can make a stun save at -1.
How do I make a stun save?
You have to
Wait,
roll under a
cast-
d10 on your stun rating. You have to roll a d10 and roll under your stun rating.
Okay, so roll under 7, except I have to roll under 6. Because
Yeah.
it's a -1.
Yes.
Nope.
So you got like one round of reprieve finally, as Maggie has to stay still for 1 second. So that's good.
Fire up, fire up, fire up, up.
So yeah, so you just see the sign kind of pulse, and finally, finally,
Nice.
Finally.
I use magic as a witcher. Taking me
What
10
a good
million years to do
opportune moment
that.
for it.
I think
That's
Thrin
great.
just gives a little clap, like realizing, like, oh, very nice. Like, just
Sila's
so
going
proud.
to go like get the cords from the drapes probably, and just like shuffle to her feet, and that's what she's going to start tying Maggie up with.
We, point of order, the one thing we do have to do is we do have to have Lupa make a spellcasting roll.
Yes.
Make sure you don't fumble.
Yeah, because we do that still with signs, right?
Yeah,
So-
make sure
Yeah.
you don't
Mhm.
fumble.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I actually have quite a bit.
Yeah, make sure you don't fumble.
18.
Amen.
Damn it.
I like the gentle cursing that you were giving that roll.
Thank
That was
you.
good.
It's fine. I also have reroll, so it would have been really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Sure, it would have.
Okay. So we've got a couple seconds here where Maggie is not killing anyone. So that's cool.
Woo!
I'd be like, just you can go back to Contrald.
So yeah, I think that at this point, Gramelin, like the whole thing's just gone. He's just like not interested in having the braided hair, and he just like morphs back to Contralt, just goes and sits on the chaise lounge, very moodily. Well, I see everything's running like usual around here.
Apparently.
Hey, we don't need any smart comments from you. She's going through something right now.
Are you bleeding?
We'll talk.
Oh.
It's fine. Maggie, calm down. Just calm down. I'm sorry I'm having to tie you up, but you sort of deserve it. You've hurt me a lot tonight. Don't snap at me. I'm going to give you a
Gramelin walks
muzzle.
over to Thrin and says, "Give me some coins now. Someone's going to come any second."
Hand him some money.
Walks over to the door. Okay. So we're doing some magic healing.
Yeah, it's fine.
That went really well.
You roll.
Okay.
You get 18 points
Oh, nice.
over the next 10 rounds or 9 rounds. Just a little boop, just a gentle tap.
Is it wait? Is it 19? Is it 18 or is it 27?
9 times 3 is 18.
27.
Oh yeah, 27. Shit,
Sorry.
I was thinking 6 times 3.
Oh,
6 is an upside down 9.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
Math.
Yeah.
The good news
27.
is I think that'll bring Sila to full over.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Do you want to have a cool
can
scar?
I get free of the ropes before then? I mean, no.
Probably.
I'll be tied up. I'll be good.
Is Sila going to get a cool scar out of this? That's another thing I want to know.
Oh, yeah. I think she's probably going to have a cool, like, claw mark down her back. Yeah, down her shoulder.
Okay. Okay.
Gosh, like the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you have
As this
to
is going on.
basically you get to make a stun save every round. So that's essentially how that spell works.
Real quick
Is
and
it time
tidy
out?
up.
Isn't it time out?
Oh, yeah, it
until
only
shaken
lasts-
off.
Well, no, it said
Until shaken off. That's the duration.
They can make the stun saves at -1. So you take a -1 for until it times out, and then it's durations until it's shaken off.
Okay, well, yeah, I still didn't make it with just my regular. I need to roll lower.
Yeah.
I
So
need
while
to
that's going
roll
on, and we know
lower.
that's going to be how Maggie's dealing with it, at the front door, you hear Gramelin ask Contralt, taking care of things, saying, "Yes, yes, I have unusual and sordid partners. Yes, it's fine. Here's some money. Go away now."
Was just trying to scratch Maggie behind the ears and calm her down.
It looks like Maggie finally made that save, so that's good.
Pat.
I look like a very good kitty now.
Don't tie that bell.
Don't try to kill fellow party members.
Mhm. Gramelin walks back in, hands Thrin an empty money purse.
Thank you.
So much money.
It was probably a large amount of money. So,
Yeah.
goes and sits
No,
down on
this-
the chaise. Well, I take it you'll all be leaving now.
It's probably like the price of at least a fine goat, like 30 pounds. So.
I was thinking like 50 or something like that. But
Yeah, 50's fine.
There's,
Yeah,
there's a lot of broken door hardware.
yeah, it's a nice place.
I didn't break that.
Oh no, I'm only down to 1,400 grams.
No, I know. So sad. Well,
How are we going to get her back to the inn?
Not without much notice.
I think we
one
should
of you
just stay here
could
for
walk
the night.
outside, and another one of you could throw her down.
I'm not throwing her down. I think we should just stay here for the night and just let it pass.
Eyes
She'll
narrow.
be fine in the morning. None of us will
If
get
she's a
any
lycanthropy,
sleep.
she would heal if she hit the ground. You don't even have to catch her, actually.
Come on, I'm not throwing her down.
Why not? She was going to kill me. She hurt you.
I think the
Yeah.
other
Therapeutic, I
thing-
would think.
And she's going to regret it in the morning when I never let her live it down.
The other
Imagine how it
thing-
would look if we threw a werecat out your window.
That too. The other thing is that we're in a city. They just seen us chase down this werecat, and they're going to be suspicious if they note that the werecat is still alive and not killed like I should be with most of these things under most contracts.
Well, seeing as I'm a thing, I suppose I will agree with your general premise. Again, the bed is very large, and I'm sure you all will enjoy it quite a bit. Gramelin starts turning the chaise around so that it's going to be facing the balcony.
She doesn't. She's like, well, I was gonna leave, but now I might as well just stay.
I'll stay up with Maggie.
Lupa's probably actually going to post himself outside.
Drag Maggie towards
The
the bed.
door.
Just be like, there you go. Just at the foot of the bed, have a tied up where Maggie.
It's a very nice bed. It's like all goose down. It's very
Mhm.
plush.
Right, Sila, I guess we're sharing the bed. It's Maggie at the foot of it. Take turns.
So is Lupa in the hallway, or is Lupa inside the room still?
That's a good question.
Maybe just like at like you push the door back up maybe and then just sit on the inside of it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what the deal is. It's like, I'm the barrier now.
Yeah. So there goes the night.
At some point, Silas just pats Maggie on the head and is like, well, at least you didn't ruin your new dress.
You're
Good
in the same
kitty.
bed as Thrin.
And kill anyone this time. Oh, God. I did say I was going to stay awake with you, so I'm going to roll awareness.
Mm-hmm.
A little hard to sneak if she's like, well then.
I'm just rubbing your head.
Did any of you take advantage of the room service here at the 12 Lanterns to like order a cab?
Oh!
Wow. That's the
Damn.
only way that would have happened.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
So good.
30.
So you see me munching through the ropes.
Maggie. Stop it. You're being a very bad kitty.
Oh, stop.
Hmm.
And just the dagger staring at Scylla for the rest of the night.
So shall we flash forward to morning?
Please.
Yes.
We get the like sunlight gently going in through the curtains, and it's hitting Maggie, and Maggie's just like suddenly normal human
Beautiful,
Maggie.
just-
Just so
And these
beautiful all the
loose
time.
ropes, like,
Yeah.
just draped on her.
Are you awake or asleep?
I wake up.
Okay.
Ooh. Ugh. Ah. Ooh. Scylla. Scylla.
What? Oh, good.
What were we doing last night? I don't remember.
She just looks at you and then turns and pulls her sleeve down. You did this!
No.
Yes!
No, I didn't.
You went on a rampage last night.
You lost your ever-loving mind.
Almost killed Leonor. Then went to the Vol Manor. And then came over here trying to kill Carmelin.
Now, why would I do that?
Lupa just narrows her eyes. They know the nature of these curses. and
Yeah,
just like,
yeah. Maggie's being sassy, but she hasn't taken her eyes off of the scar on Scylla.
You didn't kill anyone, though. You're fine.
You were a very bad kitty last night.
Ah. I have a vague memory of you saying that you didn't like the song you wrote for me.
I lied.
Yeah, because it's your best work.
It is, darling, I promise.
It's the catchiest one, you know?
It is. It's the one
It's-
that everyone requests.
Yeah, it's a jig. You can dance to it.
I
And
had to say what I had to say to make you angry, to get your attention, so you didn't cause any more trouble. Now we have a meeting this morning. We have to go get cleaned up.
Can someone go get my clothes so I don't have to walk back naked?
Lupa just stands
I'll be
up
right
now.
back.
This is where we get the fumble and you end up 6 miles away next time.
That's exactly what happens.
Don't
God.
say that.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
good.
Thank
I
God.
won't be able to make my own characters fumble. I can't make Thrin fumble.
Then
So of course.
I come back.
Yeah, Gramellin's ordering the most opulent breakfast possible while
Is
all
he
this is going
does he
on.
look like Contralt still?
Yes, still looks like Control.
So whenever we make eye contact, or even if we don't, I just say, I fucking hate you.
He's ordering breakfast, like, you know, like talking to someone right now, and one fish, just a raw fish. For a cat.
Oh no!
I think the feeling's mutual. But she's not there. So I pop back in my arms.
Oh, thanks. Oh, it's so pretty.
I'm
It's,
gonna re-roll that.
Yeah,
Reroll, please.
Please come back. I want my dress. Thank you.
Okay.
My. Hey, it's
go
only
with the
1d6 miles. It could have been between 1 and 6. I mean, it can work.
Could have been like in town, just like a mile away.
She's really contrite otherwise, though, besides hating Grimella.
Yep. So the staff brings in like this very large breakfast and sets it up on this like, you know, dining table that's in this suite. And Grimellin pushes the fish on
He
the plate
better
towards
not.
Maggie.
He better fucking not, Hans.
If Garmelin starts doing that, Lupa is actually just going to like lean over and pick it up and take it from him. And then sit
I-
down.
I thought that was justified.
You survived. You're fine.
Yes, thank you for not letting her
Aren't
kill
you
me.
glad
Fish-
I was here last night?
Still no, but
It
Why
could've
were
been
you
a lot
here last?
worse.
Wait, why were you here last night?
To hang out.
Eat your breakfast, Maggie.
Hmm?
All for breakfast.
She's not interested in Gramelin at all.
Yes,
except
I
in,
was
like
just
a very
checking.
scientific way. I knew that's what you were checking, and you rolled good, and she's not deceptive, so. She wanted to get Doppler info in a place where Gramelin wasn't totally uncomfortable around the rest of the group.
Yeah. So now at this point, Gramelin's actually also kind of taking point, and as people are starting to eat their breakfast, he's correcting Maggie on all of the utensils that she's attempting to use. And he says, Maggie, that's not the fork you use for that. You go from the outside in, the small fork.
Which one's the one I
practice
used to
breakfast.
stab your eye out?
What if they ask you to eat something while you're there? You're going to have a nice dress on, but do you want to look like a total savage?
I'm gonna stab.
I don't know what Looper's doing with this raw fish that they've taken.
Just like leaving it there.
Yeah.
Put it over some rice, it'll be tasty.
Mhm. And Contralt has like the most delicate of hands and utensils
Uh-huh.
as eating these little tiny foods.
Oh God.
So, do we go to the Vol residence?
Yeah, let's
Yes!
go.
Flash
I
cut
literally
over.
was like, as long as nothing happens tonight.
I know, it's so good. It's so good. That's exactly how that has to go.
Yeah.
We need to finally have this interaction. So we've arrived at the Vol residence. We've described it a couple times. In the light of day, it looks the same, if not worse, where the left-hand side of the building, you can see there's signs of obvious disrepair. That handyman that you saw who was out to the left last time, Christoph, is now over on the right side this time, where he's like doing some gentle mortaring. The right side of the building looks okay, but it also looks like it gets this attention a lot more than the left side. And then the right side has this one tower that's about 4 stories that comes up of the building. And as you walk up, the main door is situated directly between these 2 wings. And let me get my list of people. The magical vibrations that Lupa was feeling as we get to this point, it's continuing to be the same. It's very strong here as you're approaching the building itself. You go up to the door, and there's like a big bell pull. So you ring the bell, and the handyman just walks over from the side of the building and says, are you all here for... Oh, I know you. Are you here for something in particular?
We're here to see Lena.
Oh. All right. Is she expecting you?
Yes, she is.
Okay, let me, I might as well just show you in. He goes and opens the door after you. Very large entryway. This is a 2-story building, so there's like a long staircase at the back, but it's also like there's a rope across it, and everything upstairs looks dark. And the way to the left, like there are rooms there, but all the windows are shuttered, so it just gets dark right away. And then over to the right, there's a little bit of light, but it's like all dappled sunlight because there's only a few windows that are open right now. We'll be going to the right here. He walks you down this hallway. You've got like very nice stone tiles and like a carpet runner. There's a little bit of dust here. It looks like it's kept up, but not kept up perfectly. And it walks you down. You pass a formal dining room where you see cloth over everything. And the door's just like gently cracked open, like they're trying not to let it get too stuffy in there. And then you go into this room that looks like it's a den or an office. And there are bookshelves, all of which have cloths around them. And there's a big window with the shutters open, so there's a lot of natural light. And there are no candles burning anywhere in this room. There's a hearth. The hearth is dark. And there's like a little seating area over by it where there's like an oval table and a few like armchair type chairs. But all of that looks like it's not been used anytime recently, but it's not covered. And then there's a desk, and behind the desk is sitting this lady whose name is Lena. It's Lena of Oxenfurt, and I have to figure out my face claim here, so give me a second. Okay, so Lena's like average, not terribly slender, not terribly big. She's got like a dark skin tone, she's black, and she has hair that's kind of like gathered and back, so it looks a little bit classy but not too stuffy. Her face claim's name is Marissa Chanel Hampton, and she has a fairly friendly face, but right now it's in like a resting, like what's coming next kind of pose. She's stood up gently as you all came to the room, and her dress is not terribly fancy. She looks like she is like a merchant class person, definitely not a noble of any kind. She says, "Hello, it's so good to meet you all." Cuts over to Lupa, cuts back to everybody else. "Why don't you all just take a seat?" And Rosen continues standing like behind you all as a guard would.
Mhm.
"So, how can I help you?"
I want a human perception her to see if
Sure.
she gives any cues with having seen Contralt before.
Okay.
Oh, right. He's here. Keep
Mhm.
forgetting
Thank
somehow.
you
He's
for that.
very here.
Okay. Let's see where we are at with this character. There are skills. We are putting out the skills. Well, that's not how that die works.
It's not quite.
There we go. That's
All
more like
right.
how I
Yep.
roll.
Okay. Hans is back, baby.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. So with this very low roll, she looks like nervous, not necessarily recognizing anyone in particular. She is generally nervous with all of
She
you
looks
being
nervous,
here.
but she doesn't have like a look of like, oh, I know that guy. Like
Right.
Contralt.
And you're
Okay.
all fairly well dressed, but she's trying to figure out who's in charge here, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I think we would have had that discussion of who's going to lead the conversation when we get there.
And of course,
Before
Gramellan
arriving.
argued that Gramellan should.
Right.
But
And then
Yeah, what
Maggie
was the
argued
countervoice
no
to
way
that?
in hell. And so Scylla
Yes.
is.
Okay.
The
Um,
smartest choice possible. That's
I
okay.
don't know why.
You have all the social skills.
I think Scylla looks at her with a smile and says, "We're interested in speaking to Magda, if that's possible."
What kind of business brings you to Vol Manor, though?
Family business.
I noticed that your letter was addressed cousin. So, exactly who is related to Magda?
I mean,
Magic Contralt also raises
Yeah.
his hand.
My dear
he does like that.
associate Maggie here is Magda's cousin. And this, of course, is her brother, Contralt.
And she, like, her eyes cut over to this very large stack of fresh papers that's on this side of the desk.
Huh?
Oh, you're Contralt. Oh, well, you should already know what's going on then.
Well, we've been on the road rather busy. Travel, it's hard to find out news in our
Contralt says,
circumstance.
if I may, I
You
am
may not, Contralt.
No, this is actually very important, and I'm sure that Lena already knows. Lena, you know that I've been disowned from the family. There's no reasonable way that I should be sending these bills to you, but I have heard stories, and frankly, I'm not leaving without confirming them. She says, all right, well, do you want me to take you to Magda? Will that make you feel better?
yes.
How's my medallion going right now?
The same
I
right
wanna-
now. The same right now.
Okay,
Still high
can I-
alert, but not different.
Can I get see if there's any magic vibes in this room? Can I do a mage training
Yeah.
check?
Sure.
Make magic vibes check.
Sure. Not this room. This room's fine. This
Cool.
room's great.
I'm gonna do this in every room.
That's what I expect. That's literally what I expect. So with that, Lena starts walking you out of the room, and you go up into the tower, and you go up to, again, we said this is 4 stories. So we go up to the first floor, second floor, get to the
In the
third
tower?
floor in the tower.
Okay.
And she opens a door, which she has to unlock, and opens up the door, and you all go in, and there's like a very nice, very large bed, which is like a 4-poster with all the hanging drapery. And there's a lady who's sitting next to the bed, and she has a book out. I apologize for having to constantly look up people's face claims.
No, I'm ready.
This lady's face claim is Julia Vassi, and so she's got like a light olive skin tone, fairly heavy eyebrows. Her hair is like gathered back, like she wasn't expecting anybody to show up while she was just sitting here on her day off. And she's wearing like she's got like a day off vibe. She's got like a very simple like sundress that's made of linen. It's just like comfortable. And while you're here, she just like closes the book up. She's gonna be terrible. She's gonna be one of those people where she actually turns the page and like folds the page down and closes the book up, not like a corner, like the page.
Thrin cringes, this like slightly visibly, just like ugh, at that.
And
She doesn't say anything. She just has a moment.
yeah, so there's of course no family resemblance whatsoever between her and Maggie. This is definitely not Magda. There is this silhouette of a woman in the bed. And this lady turns and says to Lena, "What's all this about?" And Lena says, "This is Contralt Vol, and this is Margaret
Magritte.
Vol, Magritte Vol, and their associates." And she goes, the lady with the book goes, "Okay, so should I just leave then?" Lena says, "Yep, that's fine. You can go wait in the hall."
This is so weird.
Lena walks over towards the bed and says, "Well, Magda Vol, everyone." And she pulls the curtain back a little bit, and Magda, whose
skeleton.
place claim is Rose Leslie. How long are we thinking here? I'm thinking fairly long, and also like laying down to the side of her body, like somebody else has been brushing it or braiding it. And I don't think braided. I think just brushed, like
Yeah.
laying really long down to her side, like almost down past her like thigh. And she's laying very comfortably in like a linen nightgown type dress, with her hands crossed over her stomach, asleep in the bed.
Oh,
She's the
she's the princess that needs to be kissed to wake up in that
Ah!
summer.
Summer!
And Lena says, "So, since you're related, I assume you expected this?"
I'm sorry, what's her affliction?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything. Like that.
How's the
doctors have seen
medallion
her.
going?
Yeah, this is the epicenter of
Yeah,
everything
cool.
that you've been feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, Luma just sighs. It's a curse.
Oh, wonderful.
That makes sense. I think the family has had eternal flame priests come and pray fairly regularly.
Didn't you all
Bites her
Well,
tongue.
you were
just
in
doesn't
the
say-
in hear rumor something sleeping? Oh, I can't remember what if you even mentioned a name.
Contralt says, "It's Errant Nightingale, and I actually ran into that gentleman again back at the 12 Lanterns."
Oh, how fascinating.
Lupa, what's wrong with her?
Well, can I make it roll to see if I know as well? If I've heard anything weird, magic-y things
Yeah.
about this?
Sure.
We're
I
on the
think this is
job. We're on the
actually-
cursed job.
Now we're on the.
We're on the
Well,
cursed job.
here's-
Magic and
here's the deal
curses.
I want to make sure everybody hears about. This is where we start using the investigation system from Artel Sword and Beam.
Yeah.
So I would like to point out that this is from a Witcher's Journal. This is our first mystery.
Woo!
So you can investigate this, and this will count as one thing towards that.
Sweet.
Cool. So the magic thing would count as investigation.
Magical training.
Yeah, I'm going through all this now. So we're at a mystery. And our clues that we're looking for here, this is a mystical examination.
Okay. So I will roll my magic training. 21.
Nice.
21's super good. So you get to roll a d10 and add your int.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
11. I felt poorly, but
11.
I have good int.
I'm going to track that against the overall difficulty of the mystery, which is 25. So we're going to go for putting that here in the thing. The problem is that whatever happened a long time ago. So there is an
How
obfuscation level
long?
for this. That's a great question. You're talking to Lena. She says, I think she's been like this for about 12 years.
Oh,
So
This
well,
could
no,
be
let's
an
see. How long
opportunity to get a member of the Vol family on our side.
Yeah, let me retcon this slightly. How long has Maggie been cursed?
Only like 3 years max, I think.
Okay, let's say 5 years. I think
Okay.
5 years is better.
Okay.
I don't want her to be super, super old. I wanted this to be fairly within the realm. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Still.
long fucking time.
yeah, 5 years. That's all.
Seems that we need to have a conversation with this Mr. Nightingale.
Yeah. So right there, what we've found out through Thrin's casual investigation is this is some sort of magic, of course. It is a curse. And let's see what else we're supposed to get here. I think the evidence you find is you're like looking her over, and she has on the first finger of her right hand a small pinprick which does not heal. And Lena says, oh yeah, that's actually something that Sophia's supposed to take care of. She's supposed to keep a dressing on it because it keeps bleeding.
I'm pretty good with medical. I just take care of the dressing. Magical healing.
Magical healing. It didn't do anything.
She's like, actually applies dressing because I do have points in first aid.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, but the magical thing didn't do anything for you.
Yeah, which
So-
she makes note of. She's like, ooh. Actual that has to match actually dresses it.
Mhm. So as we like Z-pan out of this scene, we've got everybody like looking at the sleeping body of Magdaval as they're like, there's like little spill of red like staining the gauze dressing, and like we zoom out of the tower in a big dramatic way, and then we get the fog rolling in and the pines and the Crimson and Ash logo so we can have our like next time.
Oh God.
Great. Wonderful.
Mm.
Love it.
Woo.
Woo.
This is fine. We're
This
fine.
is fine.
Fairy tale bullshit now.
This is great. Good.
we love having added rumors to our stories.
It's so cool. I
That's
love
so
it.
cool. All right, let's go and close out today. We're gonna go around and say hello to our wonderful people. They can tell us who they are, where we can find them, all that good stuff. Let's start off with our GM Hans, our long-suffering GM, who always.
Yeah, I keep showing up every week. How bad can it be, right? We're having fun. Yeah, I'm Hans. I will be here next week. We will do more of this. This is the stuff we are going to do. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Hans, for the very specific things that you would do. Oh boy. And let's go over to Lindy. Hello, Lindy.
Hello. That was super fun. Like, I loved our shopping episode, and then Maggie going on a rampage. That was great. You can find me online at LaughLoveLindy, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, etc. Got games on my channel on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays now, and I'll be playing in some Zweihander tonight.
Ooh, fancy.
stuff.
All right. And let's go over to Katie.
I am Katie. You can find me all over the internet at KatieFace. Did not expect that Maggie rampage, but it was great. Loved it. You can find me playing games on Off the Table. You can find me here. And yeah, that anything I do, I post on Twitter, and that's where you can find everything that I'm doing.
Yay. All right. And let's do personal stuff real quick. Lauren, where can we find you to do stuff?
Hey everyone, I'm Lauren. I'm not Salty Ginger over on Twitter. I am here Saturdays through Tuesdays. And this month you can also find me every Thursday over on Roll For It at 10 a.m. Pacific, where I do some D&D with those folks. It's really fun. I do cosplay. It's a hoot and a half. I'm also GM with the Magpie Curated Play program, where you can sign up to play games with me like Bluebeard's Bride or Urban Shadows. I think I have like 1 ticket to 2 things left on there, so it's the link if you want to come play games with me. It's lots of fun. That's it
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, and I'm Kenna. I'm the Sweet of the channel. Y'all can find me over on Twitter at KennaS. Best way to figure out what I'm doing. I'm here on the channel. I'm mostly just here though. Upcoming stuff on the channel that I am involved in includes the premiere of Against the Stars, our new
Woo!
Burn Right campaign that's starting on Tuesday. I'm super excited to be doing that and to be the GM for it. So if you're into sci-fi and fantasy together, that's definitely the place to be as we start off this brand new series. And we're also going to be experimenting with some cool new social goals and stuff like that, as we won't be taking any donations except for charity for that show. So we're going to get some really cool stuff where the audience can help control some of the factions that are involved in the galaxy and might get in the way of the player characters. Who knows? But yeah, go through our channel stuff real quick before we sign off. First off, a shout out to all of our sponsors. That includes Roll20, that includes Dice Envy, that includes Grinding Coffee Co., and that also includes our Telstorian Games Today. Please go check out all of these wonderful companies as they help support us and help do other cool things, such as, you know, providing a virtual tabletop space, or dice or coffee, or creating games like The Witcher RPG. Congrats to our winner of the giveaway. Please DM us your email, whether through Twitter or Twitch. That'd be awesome. Of course, if you ever miss an episode or want to rewatch one, we've got a YouTube channel. You can subscribe to us over there. We upload all of our VODs. I'm catching up to them again because this is what I do. It's half my life, catching up to VODs. But you'll be sure to have all of our archive stuff over there. And of course, follow us over on Twitter to keep up with us when we go live, whether that's for our regular series or one-shots or video game stuff. We're all, you know, best way to find out what we're doing at any given point. Yeah, we are going to go and raid some friends. So please stick around in chat. If you got that hype emote, spam that hype. Otherwise, spam some hearts for love from us, Salt Speed Games. We're back tomorrow with Strange Invasion, Assault on the Barrier Peaks, and on Tuesday again for Burn Bright. Saturday for Pulp Cthulhu Master Last Step, and then back on Sunday for this, where we break a curse again, because that's what we do here. We break other people's curses and not our own. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go and raid our friends, and we'll see y'all later.
Wait, bye everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.